Worrying is a part of life, and no matter how hard we try, it's something that we're never going to be able to completely stop doing. And since money is a big part of life because we need it for so much, it's only natural to worry about it at some point, whether you're worrying about how to keep it, how to get it, or how to grow it. But even with all that, you don't want worries about money to become an obsession, where it literally consumes your every waking thought. So here are some things that you can do to prevent that from happening. Practice gratitude spending. And this might be a new concept, and if it is, it's nothing more than shifting the focus away from things that you can't afford to things that you can, and finding joy in the pleasures that are within your reach. So in other words, instead of being so fixated on those big ticketed items that might not be currently in your budget, learn how to find joy and contentment in those everyday experiences that bring you happiness. And to give you an example, maybe splurging on an expensive designer bag isn't possible right now. But what is possible is being able to periodically indulge in other things that make you smile. This could be meeting up with a friend at your favorite bakery and catching up, or treating yourself to other forms of self-care after a rough week. So the next time you make a purchase that brings genuine pleasure and it fits in your budget, actually take a moment to pause and be really grateful for that. Appreciate the fact that you have the means to treat yourself, because even though it might not be much or it might not be perfect, it's more than what some people have. Also, do a financial brain dump. Sometimes our mind can be like a cluttered room that's scattered with worries and thoughts about money. And sometimes when anxiety is lurking, you're not always able to pinpoint the exact cause. And that's where a financial brain dump comes into play. And the best way that I can really describe this, it's like turning on the light and then sorting through the mess. This is simply taking the time to write down everything that's swirling around in your head regarding your finances. It's a chance to unload all those thoughts and fears onto paper where you can see them clearly and objectively. And as you start jotting down all your different thoughts, you might be surprised by what emerges. Maybe you're stressed about upcoming bills, anxious about your job security, or worried about saving for retirement. Whatever it is, getting it out of your head and onto paper can be incredibly liberating. And once you have everything laid out in front of you, it's time to start organizing. So you want to look for any patterns or themes in your thoughts. And from here comes the fun part, which is coming up with a solution. Maybe it's creating a budget to better manage your expenses, exploring new job opportunities to increase your income, or seeking advice from a financial advisor. And the best part about a financial brain dump is that it's really going to give you the roadmap for moving forward. Even if you can't solve all of your financial problems overnight, because realistically speaking, that is rare. But even so, having a plan can provide you with a sense of hope and direction and help you realize that there is a way out. You might also consider hosting a financial book club. And this is not just about reading books. It's about coming together to learn, grow, and support each other on your different money journeys. And it basically involves gathering with a group of friends, whether in person or online, and then discussing and sharing insights from a book that inspire you to take control. And the best part about a book club really lies in the discussions that follow. It's really a chance to dive deeper into the material, share personal experiences, and discuss points from different perspectives. And aside from the book itself, this is really a great way to build a community of like-minded people, which is so important when it comes to managing money. Many in the group will likely have similar goals and values related to money, so you're able to build a strong support system which can keep each of you accountable and motivated. Additionally, invest in experiences over things. So here's the thing, if you're the type of person who's always concerned with acquiring stuff, and it doesn't really matter what it is, but if you're that type of person, it can feel as if you're constantly stuck on a never-ending treadmill of consumption. And for a lot of people, that doesn't end well because their income doesn't always match up with their desire. But when you shift your focus to experiences, something magical happens. Suddenly, it's not about keeping pace with trends, but rather it's about exploring new passions, which can bring a sense of fulfillment that material possessions can't match. And here's the best part. Investing in experiences doesn't have to break the bank. Some of the most meaningful moments in life can also be the most simplest and affordable. Whether it's spending the day outdoors, attending a free community event, or enjoying a cozy movie night at home, there are so many opportunities to create memories without spending a dime. And when you learn how to focus on experiences over things, you avoid a lot of stress that comes with constantly chasing stuff. You can also develop a growth mindset. So instead of always viewing obstacles as roadblocks, start seeing these as stepping stones towards growth. So instead of beating yourself up over the past, a growth mindset encourages you to focus on the lesson learned and how you can apply that lesson to future decisions. So when you deal with a setback, whether it's overspending, poor budgeting, or another mistake, take a moment to reflect and then ask yourself, what can I learn from this experience and how can I adjust my approach moving forward? You might also consider creating a financial vision journal, which offers a more in-depth and introspective approach to managing your finances. Whereas a vision board is great for visualizing your goals, a journal is where you can deep dive into your relationship with money. You can use it to document your progress, to track your savings, and to celebrate your wins. It's also a place to explore the emotional side of money, so take time to also reflect on your feelings about it. For example, are there any limiting beliefs or negative attitudes holding you back? And don't forget to express gratitude for your financial wins. Take a moment each day to acknowledge the good in your life, whether it's a steady income, support of friends and family, or simply a roof over your head. This helps shift your mindset from scarcity to abundance, which can open the door to other possibilities.